Hello, hello. I am Phil the Connector, or I'm Phil Harrington. I am the Connector. I provide busy business owners with next level referrals and resources to bring their business to the next level or help them grow. Okay, um, so this is the first time I've done a video this long, so I made some notes so I don't miss anything. And so you'll see me looking down from time to time and then back up here and what have you. And I had a good friend tell me that don't let perfection get in the way of getting your message out there. So I'm just going for it. Here we go. All right. So first off, who is this for? So this is for one of two people. It's the person that's too busy to go to networking events and meet people and all that type of stuff. I've already done all that legwork for you, and I'll kind of show you how that works. So the person that can't get away from their business to go to networking events, I'm your guy. The second person this is for is the person that is wearing too many hats, is the best way to probably put it. So we all get into business with an idea. We get super excited about it. We go to town on it. And then all of a sudden we realize, oh crud, we got to pay our taxes and we got to plunge the toilet. We got to build a website and we got to get the marketing out there, and all of a sudden we have to do everything. We're still the person that answers the phone, and we get these robocalls that distract us. And why is this person talking to me for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 20 minutes and wasting my time? And I want to get off the phone with them so I can get on with my work. So most business owners don't even do a lot of work during the day because there's no automation to what they're doing. So that's the other guy. That's the guy I'm looking for. So if that's you, book an appointment down below. I mean, listen a little bit more if you like, but book an appointment down below. I'm going to help you. So anyways, so let me kind of dive into this. So what are next level referrals and resources? So cream of the crop. So what I'm saying here is I've done over 500 one-to-ones in the last 12 months. So I've met the cream of the crop. So what I mean by that is imagine if you were able to interview 3 to 4 or 5 people in every single industry, and then therefore pick out the best of them. So the rule when I was growing up was if you're going to get a quote from 3 people. And if you get a quote from 3 people, then you did pretty good and you pick the one that's the best, right? So I've already done that legwork for you. So that's what we're talking about, the legwork. So when you meet with me and you say, I want a bookkeeper, I found a good bookkeeper for you. If you say, I want website design, I found good website design, so on and so forth. So I just eliminate that process of you trying to go on Google and figure it out or ask a friend or whatever, right? So that's kind of what the next level part is. I've interviewed people. So, and the other thing is I've sat eyeball to eyeball with people. I've vetted them. I get a good feel for them. Like, are they really business owners, or are they just kind of stuck in their business and they're hoping to swim? You know what I mean? So, and then the people that are swimming in all that mess right now, I want to help those people come out of that. So I can help you with automation, creating workflow, or I should say I can introduce you to people that can do that, and therefore free up your time. Because time is the one thing that we can't get back, right? People talk about that and all that type of stuff, but it's true. It's the one thing we can't get back, right? So if I can help you automate what you're doing, or introduce you to people, I should say, they can automate what you're doing, that can free you up for more marketing time. It can free you up for more networking time. It can free you up for sitting down at dinner with your kids. I mean, wherever you want to spend your time, right? We don't get that time back. So, and so also the benefit of meeting with me is you join my network, and my network is growing. So I'm at about 600 people in my network right now. You join that network, it's growing by about 40 a month. And so if you have a very unique product or a very unique service, or if you match up, I'm kind of like the dating service too, if you will, of business owners. So I'm going to be like, if you're a guy and you talk really fast and you think really fast, I'm going to match you up with this guy. I'm going to do that matchmaking thing. So, adding to my network is awesome, because if you have a unique product or you just come across like you know what you're doing, then I'm going to refer you out to people. So that's really awesome. Let's see what else here. Feel free to book anytime. There's a link below. If you've heard enough and I've convinced you, then jump on my calendar and let's go to town. So I'm going to definitely go and do a lot of work for you. The other thing I like to teach people is how to network. So I won't share that here. I don't want to waste a lot of time with that right now, but I will dive in to really how to utilize a networking event and what to do with it. So cool. So you're going to get a lot of value from meeting with me. Getting back your time, we talked a little bit about that, but if you can farm out the things in your business, and it starts with the smallest things. I've been reading a book about it, one of my favorites right now, and he talks about just getting the trash cleaned up or having someone clean your office, right? Not plunge in the toilet, because you get into something, you're going to work, and then all of a sudden the toilet's backed up. You got to go do that because you're the owner, you're the only guy, and that slows everything down. Then you come back in and you got to get refocused and so on and so forth. So if we can start to farm out those small things, then that'll free up your time. So we kind of already talked about time, but that's one of the biggest things that I help with. So I'm gonna dive into 3 success stories. You can find me on Facebook at Phil the Connector. I'd love for you to like and follow my page. I'm gonna jump in here real quick and grab one of these. Okay, so we're gonna talk about Laura Stone. I'm just gonna read off of here real quick. She said, as a business owner, it's very important that you create a power team. What Phil is an expert at doing and is amazing at doing is making introductions with people that are on your power team, people that are working the same vein. She said most businesses become 50% of small businesses go under within the first 5 years. And the main reason is because they're not sharing leads, right? So let's talk about that real quick. So when you meet with me, I'm going to identify what you sell, what you do, and this works nationwide. I'm in Boise, Idaho, but it totally works nationwide because so many services out there nowadays are virtual. You know what I mean? That they can service nationwide. So obviously not every business, but a lot of trades and a lot of services is what I focus on. It can work nationwide. So let's say I'm selling websites. A great referral partner for me would be someone in the merchant service business because they're selling credit card processing to that merchant or that business owner, but they don't offer the website design. So we're a match made in heaven. If we hit it off personality wise and we can work out a way to be a power team, that's awesome. So things like that. So I help create that and make those introductions for you. So you're going to get the power team aspect, and then you're also going to get referrals that are going to help you free up your time. Or I would say resources are going to help free up your time. Let's jump into another one real quick here. Dominic is a lawyer here in town. Met with him. He said, Phil connected me. I'm a young lawyer building my law firm with the necessary professional resources to remove obstacles, overcoming my plateaus, and growing my business. So this guy was unaware of the fact that he needed to meet a business coach. So like, for example, I work with a business coach. I work with a couple of them. I introduced him to the business coach just to see if they hit it off. And he was like, wow, I didn't realize this is what I needed. So it's transformed his business. They have a completely different route that they're going to go now and offer something very unique. So that's kind of fun. And then he realized he needed another service. So I also like to stick alongside you. So this is not just a hit and go. I'm going to meet with you. Yes. I'm going to refer a lot of things out to you, give you those connections, but then I want you to stick with me. Keep my number, keep my email, all that stuff. When you're ready to get to that next level, or if you just want a service, I've probably already met 2 or 3 people in that industry. So reach out to me and I'll make that connection for you. So I'm going to become kind of a trusted advisor for you. So as your business progresses. So, all right, cool. Let's jump into the last one here that I'm going to show. And just like I said, just some testimonies. Anytime you're ready to book, just go down below, click on that link. It'll fill out a little bit of information and you'll meet with me. So you have access right to my calendar right below this video. The last one I want to throw out there is Jill. Okay, so check this out. She said, this guy is great. Well, it's always nice to hear, right? But anyways, you guys can find all these reviews right on my Facebook page under Phil the Connector. And all my reviews are right there. Just go into the review area and you can see a lot of people talking about what I've done for them. So, so he's a great guy. He introduced me to key contacts to help me set up systems in my business. Connections. These connections would have taken me a lot of time to find. So again, back to the cream of the crop. She's saying it right there. You don't have time to go meet all these people and interview them. And I've done the interviews, so I'm going to match you up with the right people. And man, it's just, people are loving it, as you can see from the Facebook page there. So cool. So I'm going to dive into it. Again, I'd love to meet you. Jump on there, book your appointment. But I'm going to go in and kind of tell my story real quick. I have been in small business service, for 25 years. Wow. Oh, I'm old. All right. Anyways, no. So I'll tell my story real quick. So I started the merchant service business in Wichita, Kansas. I was the credit card guy there, and I was in that industry for 12 years. So I was the door-to-door guy. I actually liked doing the cold calling. So I go door, in one door. I had a little saying to myself. I'd take out 30 cards. 30 a day keeps poverty away. So I'd go hand out 30 cards. Out of that 30 cards, I only get about 5 people that are interested. And then out of those, I could set maybe 3 appointments and close 1. So I was happy with those numbers. I'm like, okay, cool. If I do 30, the numbers never lie. Do 30, get 1 sale, 1 to 2 sales, right? Perfect. So that's the only model I ever knew. So when I moved to Boise, I was divorced a couple years ago, didn't know anybody in Boise at all. So you can do this in your city, or if you're here in Boise, I can show you how to do it. I didn't know one soul in Boise when I was kind of released. I mean, I have a great personality and I'm good at sales and communicating, but I had no idea what I was going to do. So I just went out and did what I knew to do, which is that cold calling. And I was going to go door to door, but someone introduced me to network marketing. And or not network marketing, sorry, networking. And so, and I know if you've heard of this, if either in this town in Boise, their BNI is Business Networking International, or anywhere that you're at, same thing. Then there's gonna be all these offshoot groups. Like here in Boise, there's Grotto and there's Treasure Valley Givers, and then there's all these networking groups you can go to. We like to call them the meat markets, where there's no real structure. You just all get together in a room and eat appetizers and throw your cards at each other. So, so I teach you, when you sit down with me, I'll teach you how to move that from a transactional type relationship to a transactional sale, where you're just looking at the dollar figure, to an actual relationship marketing, I like to call it. So that's in the whole networking world. So I've really moved into that. I have a lot of systems in place now to help you stay in contact with your customer and all that type of stuff. So anyways, that's kind of my story. And I'd love to meet with you. I think you'll get a lot of value out of just meeting with me. And like I said, I'll do a Zoom appointment if that's easy for you. The virtual coffee side, save you time. Or we can meet face to face if you're here in the Treasure Valley area. But yeah, I would love to meet with you. So click below. Let's do a one-to-one, and you're going to get a ton of value out of this. So thanks, and again, fill the connector, providing you, the busy business owner, with referrals and resources to propel your business to the next level. So all right, let's grow your business. Have a great day.